All right. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm really celebrating you for taking a moment and registering to watch this free masterclass and really learning how to create an extra income stream online in, with some really challenging and scary times, right? Price of living is going through the roof. Job wages just can't keep up. Job security is a thing of the past. And, if you're anything like me, you're a little bit worried about not only just your future, but the future of our kids, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I don't know what the future looks like for my son. And just with the way things are going, I'm terrified he's going to be living with me till he's 45, right? Which is not in my retirement plans. So I needed a way to really take back control of where my income was coming from. And I'm so excited to share what I found with you today. Maybe it's a fit for you too. So let's dive in. So we're going to learn about, how to create a leveraged income online with our true health and wealth model, right? And without our health, all the wealth in the world just doesn't matter, right? So, what we're going to cover today, we're going to talk about finding the ultimate offer, right? We're going to discover how to, or we're going to discover the top affiliate offer that prioritizes both your health and your wealth through leveraged income without the hassle of creating your own product or service. I work full time. I'm a busy soccer mom raising an 11-year-old boy. I didn't have time, the knowledge or the skill set to create a business of my own or an offer of my own. I just knew I needed to do something different and I needed a lot of help, right? So we're also going to touch on how to attract leads to that offer, right? We're going to learn how to use our social media to effortlessly attract leads that want what we have, right? Really eliminating the need to pester friends and family. Been there, done that, sold the weight loss, the skincare, the you name it, through traditional network marketing methods of parties and trade shows and sample drop-offs and all of that. And it was exhausting and it was really deflating. So, the whole social media has really just changed the game for the better. So we're going to discover how to automate that offer. We're going to learn how to leverage automated systems that simplify your approach while maximizing your success, because automation is so key. We only have so many hours in a day. We need systems and processes that are going to work 24/7 for us so that we can earn money while we're sleeping. Next, we're going to talk about how to leverage mentorship in a community and how to access high-level training and expert mentorship so you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for masterminds and coaches and people to really guide you through a process. And we're also going to show you how you can be a part of a global community that's growing daily. So, a little incomes and earnings disclaimer. You can pause, you can have a read at this, but ultimately, we're not making any claims or promises or projections or suggestions or anything like that. Like anything in life, your results are 100% dependent on your efforts, right? This is not a get rich quick system. It takes time to learn a new skill set and to implement that and to see results. And everybody's results are so very different. But just know that we have the systems and processes in place, that everybody is using the same processes, and everyone has access to the same results if they put in the effort. So most people find an income stream and then find a way to enjoy their life in the small pockets of time they have left. The key to a successful life is to get clear on your dream life first, then find an income stream that supports your dream life. This is a quote from the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. And this is so true, right? Like, how many of us go to school, get the job, and then we figure out the house, the vacations, our free time, our family, and, what our life gets to look like around our job. Well, we get to take a step back, and this is something I'm really encouraging my son to do, is really think about what you want your life to look like. How do you want that to feel? What do you want your experiences to be? Where do you want to live? What do you want to do day to day? How much is that going to cost you? And what can you do to bring in an income that's going to support that dream life, however that looks for you? So, first question, why are you here? What led you to click on that link, register for this free video to learn about how to create an extra income online, right? Maybe it's job insecurity. Maybe you're just tired of the 9-to-5 grind. Maybe you just know, hey, I've done this working thing for 20, 25 years. I don't think I can continue on this same path for another 20 or 25 years and be happy or retire or have enough money to get ahead. So really just taking a moment to think about, what it is that's got you looking for something different. So where are you right now? I invite you to take a look at where things are at for you at this current time in your life. Write the things on the right from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, meaning you wouldn't want to change anything about this area of your life. So how's your health looking? Do you have time to prioritize your health? Do you have the money to eat the nutritious foods and supplements and, maybe different health treatments that you would like to explore? How's your wealth looking, right? How's your current financial situation? Are things looking good? Do you have more money than month? How's your retirement looking, right? How's, things looking for your kids, right? Are you going to be able to support them in their passions and their dreams as they grow up and go out on their own, right? How's your time looking, right? Do you have time to do the things that you want to do? And I know for me, this is a huge one, right? Working full time, that eats up a huge portion of my day and my energy, right? So for me, this is, was a very, very low number. How are things looking with your family, right? Do you have enough time for your family? Are you able to help your family? Like my dad is going through some serious health challenges. He's in another province. So there's time and family, right? I just don't have enough time to be there for my dad and support him through this challenging time, which is really heartbreaking, right? How's your mindset, right? How's your outlook on life? Do you feel positive, right? Are you grateful every day? Or are things just feeling really daunting and you're not sure where to turn next, right? How are things, with your community involvement or your contribution? And are you taking time to celebrate yourself, right? This is huge, celebrating ourselves and our families and our wins and those special moments. That all takes time, money, and energy. All right, let's move on. So where do you want to be in 12 months, right? And what needs to change right now for that to happen, right? For me, I knew that I wanted to get out of debt. I wanted to create an extra income stream. I wanted to create more security because I was tired of being laid off. And I knew that if I just kept doing what I was doing, I was going to keep getting what I was getting. And I was just done. So I was willing to look at something different to make a change in my life. So creating a life of choice. So true health, really being supported to prioritize your health and your wellness and that of your family and your home environment, right? Health is so important. Without our health, all the time and the money in the world just doesn't matter. As my dad is currently experiencing, he's retired, he's got money, and his health is in the dumps, right? He can't go and enjoy his time or his money, everything he's worked so hard for, because he didn't prioritize his health. True wealth, we want to secure our financial future now and for generations to come. This isn't just about making money for today and tomorrow. It's about really setting up a framework and really a system in place that my son will be able to benefit from and for generations to come. We also want to learn how to leverage our time. We want to create more time to live our life with more choice and flexibility so that we can, follow our own passions and find joy, right? Outside of work and building this business and helping women, like, I don't know what my passions are. I haven't had time or money to really be able to explore the things that really bring me joy day to day. And, it's pretty exciting that, this is something that I can think about down the road. Like, if I didn't have to work all day, what would I do with my time, right? Location flexibility. So this is huge for a lot of us. And, 2020 was a real wake-up call that we needed to be able to work from anywhere, right? And some people have bigger dreams. Maybe they want to travel the world and work from anywhere that they have Wi-Fi. So this business model and opportunity that we're going to dive into really allows for these 4 key areas to help create a change, a life of choice. So in order to get your time and money back, we must be willing to invest both time and money to do so. Because if we're not changing it, we're choosing it, right? When we're young, we invest time and money to go to school in the hopes that we will come out on the other side with a good paying job so we can pay off our student loans and pay for our life and ultimately our retirement, right? So looking at this business model through that lens as like, this is going to require an investment of time and money. It's an education, and it's just a really incredible opportunity to change your life and the life for your children as well. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. So I'm an Alberta girl, born and raised. I've worked in the oil and gas industry for, almost 25 years now. I started in my early 20s, and I guess almost 20 years. And it has been just a wild ride, right? I was so grateful when I landed my first job in this industry because it was provided an income that I never imagined possible for myself. I started work in an office right out of high school. I didn't, do great in high school. I wasn't learning things that I was interested in. Therefore, I thought I was not smart enough, my grades. I wasn't smart enough to go to university. So I didn't. I just started working, which was great. School of hard knocks and all. But what I soon realized was that, just having a good job didn't mean security. Even if you're doing all the right things can change so fast in the economy. And, ultimately I went through round after round of layoffs. I lost 3 of the 4 jobs that I've ever held due to corporate downsizing. And it was just so stressful, right? Here you build this life around this income that you're making. And then the next, in the next moment, it's ripped away from you. And I was just done. After my last layoff, I was just done. I thought, I just can't keep doing this for another 20 years. I need to find something that I can do, after work in the evenings, maybe on my lunch break. Like, what can I be doing to change my circumstance? So it's really when I stumbled upon a video similar to this that got me really curious and wanting to really do my due diligence and investigate it further to see if it was going to be a fit for me too. So that's really why I'm here. I'm just so excited and on a mission to share this with as many women as possible, because the 9-to-5 grind that we've been sold is so broken, and it's certainly not going to work for our kids and the next generation, right? AI and technology and things are changing so darn fast. Even the education system is it is not keeping up with how quickly things are changing. And, I just don't think that even in 6 years or 7 years when my son goes off, would be university age, I don't even know if that's a viable option for him unless he wants to become something super specialized, like a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. But right now he's got his sights set on becoming a professional soccer player. So all the power to him. But things are changing fast, and, we have to adapt and change quickly too. All right, so let's jump in. Enough about me. So the ultimate offer. What is the ultimate offer? It is leveraged, right? It is something that people want, need, and love. It's something that supports that supports people, the planet, and profit. It's high ticket versus low ticket, and we'll get into this. Something that's already established, right? Something that you don't have to create on your own. It's already built, proven, working, ready for you to tap into. Something that's in the $1 trillion health and wellness industry. Health and wellness is key. People are always looking for ways to become healthier and wealthier, and this business model taps into both. And it's also something that pays over 50% in commission. So really making it worth your time and your effort. So leveraged income versus linear income. So a leveraged income allows you to earn beyond your own efforts by leveraging systems and other people's time. And it scales without needing more of your hours, meaning you can keep earning even when you're not actively working. So when we look at even a traditional, brick and mortar business model, say something like a plumbing company, right? So a plumber will start his own company and then he'll hire more plumbers to go out there and work on behalf of his company, right? So he's earning his business is earning an income based on their efforts, right? That's a leveraged income. It's not just me working my 8 hours a day, getting my 8 hours of pay, right? That's linear income. That's where, we're really trading our time for money, where when your earnings stop when you stop working, right? If I don't put in my full day, I don't get paid for a full day. If I, don't work, the money stops. If I lose my job, the money stops, right? To earn more, we must work more or increase, our rate, really limiting our income to our available time, right? So with one, when you stop, it stops. And with the other, when you stop, the money stops. So it's really important to start exploring leveraged income opportunities if you want to get ahead and really thrive in these times. So which are you earning? Are you earning a leveraged or linear income? So creating your own offer versus affiliating with one. So we'll start here in your own offer. So we see a lot of this now online, right? We see a lot of coaches. We see a lot of course creators, a lot of mentorship programs, and even out to traditional business models like, brick and mortar or service companies, right? So when creating your own offer, really a high investment is required, usually upwards of 6 figures. In many other online businesses, you likely have to do everything and wear all the hats, right? You're the creator, the marketer, the sales team, the customer support, HR, like all these things. It takes a lot of time to build a product that works and converts, right? That it takes time to test that in the marketplace and see, what's working and what's not. And a lot of businesses will wait 3 to 5 years to make a profit. And you often have to work alone unless you're able to invest in high mentorship costs. Now, affiliating with an offer, there's, a significantly lower upfront investment. You have access to valuable tools and resources so you can focus on building your business. And you get to partner with a product that people already want, need, and love, right? Something that's already established, already proven in the marketplace. We partner with a company that's been around for over 50 years. And in this model, we can see profit after 3 to 5 sales with the potential to generate leveraged income, right? Being able to earn an income based on the results and efforts of others. And we have the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals. Our community is thousands of people around the world, and it is growing every day. And it's just incredible, the support and the collaboration and celebration that we get within that community. So that's all great. So now we have this offer, like how do we drum up business, right? So how do we attract leads to our offer? So now that you have the right offer, it's a time to attract leads to them. So we do that via social media strategies, right? Maybe you've snooped my LinkedIn profile a little bit. We can leverage LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, like wherever you hang out, that's probably where your ideal customers are hanging out too. So we get to learn how to optimize our socials with content that speaks to an audience that wants our offer. We get to learn from top social media experts in the industry. This is so huge. Learning from people that are doing the do right now, what's working right now, is absolutely key to your success in the online space. So within our platform, we teach you both organic, so free strategies, and paid advertising strategies, right? So I really lean on the organic strategies on LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. It is where my ideal audience is looking for change, opportunity, education, knowledge, like all of these resources. These people are hanging out on LinkedIn. So no prior experience or prior social media audience is required, which is so good. I was starting totally from scratch. I barely even knew how to post, like on my on my Facebook. Like I would share community updates or what have you. I certainly didn't have an audience, and we get to learn how to start from the ground up, and it's really exciting. So how do we make sales? We do this by using social media to educate, automate, and duplicate, right? So first, we promote our ultimate offer on social media, right? Go back, check out my LinkedIn. I talk all the time about creating an extra income stream to create security, flexibility, and all of these things in our life, right? I don't lead with the product. I lead with the business opportunity because that's who my ideal audience is. Someone that is looking for a way to make a positive change in their life. So next we really attract people who are interested to watch a masterclass just like this. This is step one of your kind of investigation, your due diligence, right? You get to learn a little bit, take a peek inside and see if the next step makes sense to you, right? So that next step is to book a call. We're going to have a quick 15-minute meet and greet, see if we're a good match to move on to the next step together. I keep this as simple as possible, as duplicatable as possible, so that anyone can take a step back and look at this and say, hey, like, I can do this too. It's super simple. It's not always easy. We can get in our head, but it is super simple. So lastly, once you go through your discovery process, and decide that it's a fit for you, then you get started by partnering with the offer, and we continue to work together as you navigate the next steps. So matching the solution to the problem. Did you know that two of the most Google questions right now are how do I create an extra income and how do I improve my health and well-being? These aren't just random queries. They reflect a global crisis. Right now, people are facing a dual pandemic of sickness and financial instability. And the truth is, more than ever, individuals are searching for ways to not only survive, but thrive. We're just done getting by and hobbling by. We see it all over our socials, people living their dream life. And it's like, how do we do that, right? So this is how we get to match the solution to the problem in 3 simple steps. So number 1, people out there have real problems, right? Real pain points and dreams and goals for how they would rather live and earn an income, right? We get to connect them with the solution that we have. And when they buy and become a customer, we get paid a commission, right? It's so simple. And we see this all the time on our social media, whether that's through low ticket products like, nutrition, weight loss, skincare products, from, different Amazon links that we see on our social media. We are always we are constantly being marketed to, and often we see things that we're really interested in. We click on the link, we buy, that person gets a commission, right? In this space, we partner with a high ticket offer. So our commissions range from, several hundred to several $1,000s. It takes the same amount of effort to market a low ticket product as it does to take a high ticket market a high ticket offer. Trust me, I was in the low ticket network marketing space for like 5 or 6 years. It was a lot of hustle without a lot of pay. And when I saw this business model, the light bulb just went on for me. So automating your offer. So without the right systems in place, you lack the leverage to create flexibility in your business. What we teach allows you to focus on what matters most while sales happen around the clock. So let AI and systems work for you. So AI generated copy and graphics create engaging content and ads that run while you sleep, giving you more time and reach without constant effort. I love ChatGPT. I lean on it all the time for ideas and tweaking my stories and tweaking my content. I don't let it have full control of my content because that's not me, right? But I can teach ChatGPT, about me, about my history, how to speak like me. And like, honestly, it just creates such amazing ideas for me to run with. And, that's just on the business side. On the personal side, like, there's so much that you can do, right? And becoming AI enhanced is no longer like, a luxury. It's a necessity. And ChatGPT has actually helped me a ton in my 9 to 5. I do some of the marketing and copywriting for a software company that I work for. And I tell you, it's made me look like a shining star because nobody there like is really leveraging it or how to use it. And so it has really helped me up my game at work as well. So next, as far as automating your offer, done for you funnels, right? We want automation through high converting funnels that qualify leads for you, ensuring your business is always moving forward, right? So this video is step 1 in my funnel. You had an interest in what the heck I'm working on. Now you're learning a little bit more. So you're in the top of my funnel, right? And maybe we'll get to move on to the next steps. So lastly, in our automation is the sales calls are done for you. So with a fully automated system, sales professionals close deals on your behalf, allowing you to scale without the pressure of doing it all alone. And for me, this was huge. I don't have a ton of like sales experience. I don't have a ton of time to be taking sales calls right around my work and my busy soccer mom life. So I love that we have just an amazing support team in place to help guide my leads through that decision-making process. So what if there was a way that we can show you how to earn over 50% commissions by partnering with an offer that people want and need? So your journey to success really starts here. We have found the ultimate offer. We teach you how to leverage social media to attract buyers, and we have a system that helps you automate the offer. So here's a look at your next step. So step 1, send me a message. Let me know that you've watched this video, and we'll set up a 15-minute clarity call for a quick introduction and see if we're a good fit to move on to the next steps. So then, if we jive, step 2 would be registering for a free trial of our platform. And this is really where you get to do a complete deep dive and a discovery process of what it is that we're working with, because I can't in a short amount of time really unpack this company and this offer that we're working with. And I'll tell you what, the people in the platform do a much better job of explaining this than I will, right? This is really just a high-level overview. So going through this discovery process, when I first jumped into my free trial, just cracked my heart open, blew my mind, and just once I saw the information inside, I knew I couldn't unsee it, and I couldn't go back. And I couldn't just say, no, this isn't for me, because the fear of missing out was too strong. And I knew that I found something pretty incredible here. So, jumping into that free trial is really like a no-brainer, right? You get to go in, have a look, go through a series of questions and a couple of videos that really unpack all of this information for you. So I don't have to, right? Again, keeping it simple and duplicatable, right? Could you see yourself doing this too? I can lead someone through a series of really simple steps, right? So once you get in there, go through that discovery process, then you book a discovery call with our independent product advisors. These are just really incredible people in this business space that have been working with this offer, have some really incredible results, and are going to help see if it's a fit for you, right? And different ways to get started, because there's always a way to get started. It's not high pressure sales. It's really heart-led, heart-centered people on our sales team that are just going to help you make a decision that's a fit for you, whether this is or not. And number 4, we know you're going to love it and you're going to want to get started, right? And they will help you get started in the best possible way. And we'll continue to work together as you go through the system, learn the skill set, and start implementing what you're learning. So this is really your chance to join a global community of like-minded change makers where we get to connect, collaborate, and celebrate. We have weekly calls that we can tap into. There are weekly trainings that we can tap into. It's just really a beautiful space that I certainly didn't know existed. Right? So there are 7 days in a week, and some day is not one of them. So today is the day for you to, really dive into something that could radically change your life and really create your own legacy. So please reach out to me in a message. Let me know that you've watched this video, and we'll chat next steps. Thanks so much.